Who are you and why are you calling me? That's probably what you hear every day if you're running Facebook ads as a realtor. But there's good news. It doesn't have to be that way. I've run every kind of ad under the sun and I found a way to make any of them profitable. So in this video, I'm breaking down a real ad from a realtor live and showing you exactly how to fix it. So you stop wasting money on tire kickers and attracting serious leads who are actually ready to move. You can take this exact framework, plug it into your Facebook, YouTube, or Google ads and start closing more deals today, because it works everywhere. So let's dive in. By the way, at any point, I am offering free audits as well on your ads. If you do want to have one personalized to you, go check the link below for a subscription and book a call with me, and I'll give you a free audit on your ad. But anyways, getting into it. So the first part that I'm looking at when I come across this ad, you got to think someone on Facebook is just scrolling on their phone and they just randomly see your ad. That's one of the disadvantages of Facebook, like I'm not going to talk about in this video, but it's all interruption marketing. You're just interrupting people with their videos who are just scrolling around. They're not actually looking for anything real estate related. So it makes your life even harder. Now, the first part, the most important parts then in that case is the hook and the image and the creative itself. So you can see the image is pretty solid. Like that gets your attention. It's nice homes. It's obviously in a nice area, palm trees in the interior. And the other thing that gets your attention that I'm looking at is this hook right here. So attention, homestead, Florida home buyers. So that's a really good hook right there. It's pretty much as simple as you can get. And you go take that hook, you apply it to video, you apply it to whatever. And I'm just thinking about this. Think about this whole copy. This is all called the copy. Think about all of this in video form. So if you were to make a video and say, hey, attention, homestead, Florida home buyers. Like that's a pretty solid hook right there. What you could even do to step it up is say, hey, are you thinking of buying a home in Homestead, Florida? Like asking a question, it's just like those little psychological triggers, but asking a question automatically invokes curiosity and makes them like feel subconsciously they're responding in their head. They're like, yes, I am. So that could be one thing you could test with this, but that's good. You always want to have a call out of exactly who this is for, because if you don't, then you're just bringing in everybody and you're not speaking directly to anybody. So that's good right there. Okay, so I just zoomed in a little bit for you guys so it's a little bigger, easier to see. Now, the thing I'm looking at with this ad is, especially in a Facebook ad, when the creative is just like a super simple image, your ad copy is going to be the thing that's basically selling the ad for you. Now, the way I see it and the way I was taught is each line is basically only in place to sell the next line. You're basically selling the person on why they should continue reading this line by line. So thinking attention, Homestead, Florida home buyers, right? That gets their attention. Looking to buy your next dream home in some of Homestead, Florida's most desirable locations. They probably are. So that's a good line right there. Then you're selling the next line. Tired of wasting countless hours online searching for the perfect home at the best price? Yeah, that resonates with them. This is really solid right here. I think the emoji is a good touch. It's tough with Facebook, because it's not like video where you can change tonality and stuff, which is the hard part, and why I just totally prefer YouTube ads now for real estate, just for lead quality. But this is a solid line right here. The one thing I am going to be a bit concerned about, which I'm going to show you in a second, is I feel like it's going to be tough to set the expectation. We're going to get a lot of tire kickers coming through this ad, just because the expectation is super low on what we're setting, and we're setting the bar pretty low. Like we're not excluding anybody. Right. Now what I'm saying there, what I mean by that is I think it would almost be better to be more specific with what you mean by dream home, and potentially in Homestead, Florida's most desirable locations. Right. So what I'm thinking is are you looking to buy your next family home or single family home? Are you looking to buy your next duplex, your next condo in the Homestead, Florida area? Right? So something like that to make it more specific, where it feels even more tailored. So rather than just speaking to everybody, again, when you try to speak to everybody, you end up speaking to nobody. So that's something I always like to do, is get specific on exactly who this is for. I think the more specific you can get, the better, because it's going to resonate with that person more. So that's one small tweak I would make to bring in a higher quality, higher intent person. Like this is fine though, but you're going to get a lot of people on the spectrum of not serious at all, way unrealistic expectations, not qualified, because you're not being super specific on the type of home they're actually looking for. Now, this is a good line right here though, because this is like a very common thing that I leverage as well with the ads for buyers. That's a big thing, is just searching online for the perfect home at the best price. You can even mention platforms like, tired of searching on the big platforms like Zillow, Realtor.com just to find just to try to find the best price, but maybe you get stuck and find nothing. What a good way to do this is like tell a story almost, right? So I think the Facebook ads, like I like this one a lot more than a lot of the others I saw, because we're actually like talking a bit about it, selling what's in it for them. I think the more copy you add, the higher intent person you're going to get. It's just like a YouTube ad, just like anything. The more friction you add, the longer the ad itself is, the higher intent the person is going to be who comes through, because they spent more of their valuable time. Time is our most valuable asset. They spent more of their time going through and consuming your ad. And this is all a marketing message. You're selling them every single line, but they don't know it. You need to position it like you're telling a story, which is why this is good for hitting their pain points right away. But you're almost telling a story. This is basically a sales letter is what it is. It's just sales copy. And if you are familiar as well, to give you just some more emphasis on the hook, I know I already talked about it, but David Ogilvy, he's one of the basically founding fathers of advertising. He said by the time they get past your headline, 80 cents of your advertising dollar is already spent. Meaning 80% of people are just going to leave after they're just going to see this, and then they're going to decide what they're going to do next just by looking at that. So that's why it's so important. So the next part, your search is over. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to read the next line. We've created an exclusive free list of homes for sale in Homestead, Florida and surrounding areas starting at $193,000. So here's where the problem kind of starts. So first of all, this line right here, no hate on this sentence. Good so far, an exclusive free list of homes for sale. What I would do though, again, free list of homes of what kind of home? Right? If I'm someone looking for like a luxury home and it says starting at $193,000, I'm gonna be like, is this a joke? Like with this is the problem with a lot of these Facebook ads is you say some ridiculous claims like this. Yeah, you're gonna get a ton of people coming through, but if you're mentioning this and it really is a desirable area, I'm not familiar with Homestead, but starting at $193,000, like in a lot of places you can't even buy a doghouse with that in specific cities. And I know Florida, the cost of living is a bit higher. So like this is just, you're going to bring in the exact opposite type of person that you want to bring in. Now, if you're looking to bring in a bunch of like, just get as many like really, really low deals as possible, probably some mobile homes in there and stuff, then this could be good. But like it's not specific at all. You're going to bring in a really, really bad type of prospect with this, just very underqualified. So I would say, hey, we create an exclusive free list of condos for sale in Homestead, Florida, surrounding areas. And then I would say starting at, and then I would just do like whatever is a realistic price, maybe underpriced by 50 grand or so, but nothing crazy like 193,000. Like that's just going to bring in the whole opposite type of person that you want to bring in. So this line right here, this is probably what's killing the ad so far. This is what's going to bring in a lot of lower quality leads. Now the next line, but I mean, again, it still gets your attention, but you need to kind of evaluate, am I just going for as many leads, as many clicks as possible, or do I actually want high quality people coming through, right? If that's the goal, then you need to change that up. Sign up now and you'll receive all the latest Homestead, Florida listings. But best of all, you'll always be the first to know when a new house hits the market, and you'll never miss out on the best deals in the city. Yeah, so this is good right here. You want to sell that exclusivity, that low competition as a home buyer. That's what they want, right? You're just talking about their desires, which is good. You're basically selling it, reinforcing it. Now this is the body of the ad after we got through the hook. Now we're in the body, and this is basically where you're selling what you have, how what you have is actually unique and why it's beneficial to them. So this is good right here, exclusivity. So if you're tired of overpaying for rent, tired of endless searching and looking to get into a stunning new home in the perfect location, kind of a run-on sentence right there, then this list is for you. But that is pretty solid though. Like this ad, it has pretty decent copy. You're selling the dream outcome and you're talking to their specific pain points. Now in this case, I don't know if they're going for first-time home buyers, but like this is the problem right here. Are you tired of overpaying for rent? I'm assuming somebody who's still renting a home, who's looking to buy their first home, is not going to be paying $2 million for one of the homes they see on screen, which is why I guarantee you're getting someone who's living in their mom's basement, who's 27, and they're like, oh, starting at $193,000. Wow, look at these homes, they're so cheap. And then you end up calling them. They say, yeah, I'm looking to buy a home, and you're like, wow, this is a good lead. And then they tell you, yeah, I want to get the homes in the ad. Oh, what do you mean the homes in the ad? Oh, the ones that you showed in the ad on the picture. I want those homes for $193,000. And then, oh, okay, let's back up for a second, Jeremy. Let me walk you through it. I can't get that for $193,000. Hang up. And that's what happens, right? Because you're misleading them the whole time, especially this line. It was decent up until this line. But the fact that you're mentioning first-time home buyers in this and showing pictures of homes that are obviously multi-million dollars, especially in Florida. I don't know how expensive these are. I'm not familiar with the homestead market specifically, but you can see exactly why. Like this kitchen is probably 193 grand, right? Just as an example. But that's really all what it comes down to. I found in real estate, it's all about the expectations you set. That's the biggest part. You're gonna bring in exactly what you talk about. So if you're tired of overpaying for rent, then you're bringing in first time home buyers, and you set the bar really low, but then you show pictures of homes like this, and that's exactly why this ad, I guarantee, is getting a ton of leads, but terrible quality, super underqualified. But hurry, so this is good, adding some urgency. This is more the close now, the call to action, kind of tying it all together. The market is hot, and these affordable homes aren't going to last. Grab your exclusive list before it's too late. Now it's just other like little keywords right here, right? Like mentioning affordable homes, because what you're going to get is a lot of people who they maybe have a budget, but they're looking for a way, because they thought that you were selling these homes that were way cheaper, that were a way better deal, just because of these like keywords that you are mentioning, like affordable, right? So it's just all little things like that. Like you could change the market's hot and these exclusive homes aren't going to last. Grab your free list before it's too late. Just changing that would bring in a different type of person. So and then submit your info here to get your free list now. So that's good. Call to action, telling them the next steps. And by the way, if you want me to audit your ads like I'm doing now, check the first link in the description and book a free call with me. But the main tweaks that I would make right here to bring in higher quality leads. First of all, I would identify, number one, who's my ICP, who's my ideal customer profile, who am I actually targeting? It looks like we're targeting just anyone who wants a luxury home, anyone whose budget's $193,000, anyone who's a first-time home buyer. Like that's literally the entire spectrum. So what I would want to do is focus on this specifically. Now, if I was targeting first-time home buyers, which let's say, for example, we are, what I would do then is we're creating exclusive lists of homes for sale in Florida and surrounding areas for first-time home buyers, starting at XYZ price. I'll probably raise it up. I would look at what the market value is and maybe go 10, 20 grand underneath that. So it's still super realistic, but maybe it still does seem like they're getting a good deal to get people in, but that's what I would do rather than grossly underpricing it, right? And then as well with the image, I would 100% change these up and make it realistic to who you're targeting, right? If you're targeting first-time home buyers and you're showing these, that's where you're going to get a lot of people just scrolling around just on their phone in their mom's basement. They're on the toilet because they're bored and they see this and they're like, wow, I'm going to go get an amazing home for this price, right? So that's the main things I would tweak. Again, it all comes down to the expectation and the filter to which these people are seeing your ad through, right? Now, what I want to do next is when someone clicks on the ad, or you can see affordable family homes starting at $193,000. Affordable family homes, like a lot of first-time home buyers are probably just going to be getting homes for themselves, probably not a family home. So that's the other thing, like the messaging in here is just very, very off, right? It's not specific at all. Now, the next part is what you can also do is click additional assets, and we can see what it looks like on when they click on the ad. So they're going to see it. Awesome. I'll send you more info about these homes. I would say I'll send you more info about these exclusive list of homes and you can put, hey, disclaimer, this is for first-time home buyers only. You want to call out exactly who this is for. So again, you need to get clear on your ICP on who you're actually targeting. Just fill in your information. I'll send you all the details. Yeah, that's fine. Get priority access to the list now. So full name, email, phone number, and that's it. Right, and that's why a lot of times you can see right here how simple it is to go through. It's like you're scrolling, you see these homes, wow, $193,000. Let me click on this, and then all you have to do, I just put in my name, email, number, and it's all auto-filled. That's the other thing about Facebook. It's all auto-filled. You don't actually have to type anything in, which is why a lot of times, 80% of the time, you get a wrong or a fake number because people are putting in their phone number that they signed up for Facebook with 25 years ago. Right? Or it's their grandma's account or something like that. And that's what I found is like you call these people, a lot of times it's, hey, this number is not in service, and hang up. But you see, it's just too easy for someone to become a lead, and that's the problem. I mean, if you're looking to get as many $1 leads as possible, then go ahead and do this. But you're going to have to sift through a lot of garbage with this, right? And it's pretty clear. So at the least you could add, hey, are you serious about buying a home?
Or are you looking to buy your first home? You're looking to sell as well. What's your ideal timeline to buy a home? Right? Just ask stuff like that. Just add more friction because yeah, with this, anyone can go bring in leads with this. You can go out copy this, but you're not going to get anyone of quality coming through. And that's the main things I look for, right? Now that's the whole ad itself, and you can apply this as well to any ad you do. So YouTube, Google, Facebook. And if you do want to see me walking through setting up a YouTube ad campaign from scratch, and this is for agents who want higher quality leads and are focused on, you want to get as many listings as possible without chasing a bunch of garbage leads, just watch this video here. It's going to walk you through it step by step. It's an entire course on setting it up from A to Z. So go check that out.